हाय एवरीवन, आई एम रोहित, योर IELTS टीचर, एंड आज हम करने वाले हैं एक और IELTS रीडिंग को सॉल्व। सो लेट्स क्विकली मूव टू द क्वेश्चंस, बट बिफोर दैट आज देखते हैं टॉपिक इज स्लाइटली इंटरेस्टिंग। इट इज एल्फ्रेड नोबेल एंड द नोबेल प्राइज। नोबेल प्राइजेस आपने सुना ही होगा। सो लेट्स सी सम वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट थिंग्स अबाउट नोबेल एंड ऑल, नोबेल प्राइज एंड ऑल। सो शुरू करते हैं। फर्स्ट वी हैव ट्रू फॉल्स नॉट गिवन। दीज आर 6 क्वेश्चंस, तो इन्हें हम फटाफट करते हैं। लेट्स सी क्वेश्चन नंबर फर्स्ट। द फर्स्ट नोबेल प्राइज वाज अवॉर्डेड इन 1895. दैट मीन्स दे आर टॉकिंग अबाउट द सुपरलेटिव एंड दे हैव आल्सो गिवन ईयर। जस्ट इन्होंने बोला ये काम 1895 में हुआ है। अगर इससे पहले हुआ हो या इसके बाद हुआ हो तो ये फॉल्स हो जाएगा। आप क्या बोल रहे हैं? पहला अवार्ड 1895 में दिया था। We just have to check, क्या सच में पहला अवार्ड 1895 में था या इसके बाद या इससे पहले था? Let's see. Since 1901, the Nobel Prize has been honoring men and women from all corners of the globe for outstanding achievements in physics. So Nobel Prize मिलता है physics, chemistry, medicine, literature and work in peace के लिए, और ये कब से मिलता आ रहा है? 1901 में। That means first जो रहा होगा वो 1901 में ही होगा। By default, it also means that यहाँ पर ये 1895 में तो नहीं स्टार्ट हुआ, ये 1901 में जाके स्टार्ट हुआ है। That means this statement is false. So हमने year logic देखा and the year does not match. Let's see. Nobel's father wanted his son to have better education than what he had. So they are comparing. तो इन्होंने compare किया है, comparison दिया है father को, his son to have better education than what he had. Technically, this question means that father of Alfred Nobel wanted him to have better education. So the question says the son should have better education than the father. That was the wish. So let's see and check this comparison. Indeed, really did he wish that his children should have better education than his education? Let's see. Let's see it. Alfred Nobel was born in Stockholm on October 21st, 1833. His father Emanuel Nobel was an engineer and inventor who built bridges and buildings in Stockholm. In connection with his construction work, Emanuel Nobel also experimented with different techniques for blasting rocks. Successful in his industrial and business ventures, Emanuel Nobel was able in 1842 to bring his family to St. Petersburg. There his sons were given a first-class education by private teachers. So they are talking about the education that his sons received. The sons received first-class education. The training included natural sciences, languages, and literature. By the age of 17, Alfred Nobel was fluent in Swedish, this. His primary interests were in English, literature, and poetry, as well as in chemistry. Alfred's father, who wanted his son to join his enterprise as engineers, disliked Alfred's interest in poetry and found his son rather introverted. So information has been given here that his sons were given first-class education, and the father was dissatisfied when he came to know that Alfred is interested in arts. And what information are we looking for? Because they have talked about education of children, so here the answer should be, let's see. Nobel's father wanted his son to have better education than what he had. That means there is a comparison between education of father and son, but technically in the question they have not talked about education of father. That means this element, let's say, the father's education is missing, and if one element is missing we can't compare. And in this case, because one element, that is father's education, in the paragraph is not given, that's why The answer is also not given. Now let's see. Nobel was an unsuccessful business. It is very simple. Let's talk about business of Nobel. And here it is very simple question which is based on negative or positive idea. Question says that he was unsuccessful. If the paragraph says he was successful, it is going to be false. Let's see. Let's talk about business. So they document Alfred Nobel, his struggles. Let's see where they document Alfred's business. Nobel, 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 business, 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 Nobel and business, Nobel and business, Nobel and business, or any synonym of business. Let's see. The market for dynamite and adrenaline caps grew very rapidly. So they're somehow talking market. Market somehow is related to business also. Alfred Nobel also proved himself to be a very skillful entrepreneur and businessman. That means he was skillful entrepreneur or businessman. That means they are giving positive value here. And since skillful and unsuccessful are opposite to each other, in this case this answer is false or contradictory. That means he was not unsuccessful, instead he was a skillful businessman. Now let's see next. Bertha von Suttner was selected by Nobel himself for the first Peace Prize. That means Bertha von Suttner was selected by Nobel himself for first Peace Prize. So let's first find where is Bertha von Suttner. So far now there is no Bertha von Suttner as so far we have read. So let's see Bertha von Suttner. Bertha von Suttner. Bertha Kinsky von Suttner. Mary Count Arthur von Suttner. Okay, Bertha von Suttner was friends with Nobel and kept writing letters to each other for decades. Over the years, Bertha von Suttner became increasingly critical of the arms race. She wrote a famous book, Lay Down Your Arms, and became a prominent figure in the peace movement. No doubt this influenced Alfred Nobel when he wrote his final will, which was to include a prize for persons or organizations who promoted peace. Several years after his death, the Nobel starting parliament decided to award the 1905 Nobel Prize to Bertha von Suttner. That means the prize that was given to Bertha von Suttner was given by parliament, and that was decided after the death of Alfred Nobel. That means, let's see here, question states, was selected by Nobel himself for the first prize. No, the prize was decided by the parliament and it was after the death of Nobel. So in no condition can Nobel himself, let's say, select her for the first peace prize. This means it is false information. Let's see next. The Nobel Foundation was established after the death of Nobel. So this is after logic. They are saying after the event of death. If we come to know that before dying Nobel found his Nobel Foundation, it is going to be false. Let's see. Alfred Nobel died in the San Remo, Italy on December 10, 1896. When his will was opened, it came as a surprise that his fortune was to be used for prizes in physics, chemistry, physiology, and medicine, literature, and peace. The executors of his will were two young engineers, Ragnar Solman and Rudolf Lichten. They set about forming the Nobel Foundation as an organization to take care of his financial assets left by Nobel for his purpose and coordinate the work of the prize awarding institutions. That means the foundation was set by his colleagues and who were the engineers, and obviously it was after the death of Alfred Nobel. That means the statement seems to be true. Yes, so after Nobel died, yes indeed, they came to know Nobel's social involvement was uncommon in 1800s. Uncommon means it was very unique. Uncommon does not mean bad. It means unique. We just have to see that was his social involvement. That means how much he was involved in the 1800s. Now you must know what is the period of 1800. 1800s is the period between 1800 to 1899. It should not transcend to 1900s. All right, 1800s. So between this period, he had a unique, or let's say uncommon, social involvement. Let's see. So far now, they have not talked about society and social behavior. Alfred Nobel's greatness lay in his ability to combine the penetrating mind of the scientist and inventor with the forward-looking dynamism of the industrialist. Nobel was very interested in social. He was highly interested in social and peace-related issues and held what were considered radical views in his era. That means, by default, by using, he had radical views. That means he had uncommon views. By default, radical means this. Interest in literature and wrote his own poetry and dramatic works. That means he wrote his poetry and dramatic works on his own. That means he was above the average. Nobel Prizes became an extension and fulfillment of his lifetime interest. So he was interested in what he set by making Nobel Prizes. That means, indeed, he had quite a unique social presence in his time. That means answer is true in this case. Let's see, fill up questions quickly. Education. Having accumulated a great fortune in his business, Nobel's father determined to give his son the best education and sent him abroad to be trained in. Okay, where did he send him and what subject did his father send him to be trained in? So let's see. Here the answer is, as far as I remember, there are many subjects. Let's see what the question is. It seems a little confusing. Okay, he sent him abroad. So let's say they're talking about sending him abroad. So he still remains here. Let's talk about abroad. Okay, chemical engineering. So this is our answer. So abroad, element was abroad. So he sent him abroad to study chemical engineering. Let's see next. He worked in a private laboratory where he came in contact with a young engineer Dash and his invention Nitro. So let's see what was the name of engineer. Ascanio Sobrero. 8. This is our 8th answer. Let's move to next. And his invention nitroglycerin, a more powerful explosive than. So it was more explosive than. Let's see what is given. I think it was gunpowder or something. exceeded the power that of, or let's say explosive, although it's explosive power, and that of means also same, explosive power, that of means explosive power of gunpowder. That means our ninth answer is this. Let's move to next. 10th, benefits in construction works. Nobel became very really interested in this new explosion experiment on it, but nitrogen was too dangerous and it was banned for experiments within the city of, okay, where it was banned. I know this thing was mentioned here when he killed his own brother with this invention, and he was banned within the Stockholm city. So it was banned within the Stockholm city. So I remember retention also helps us in solving reading. Let's see next. So Nobel had to move his experiments to a lake. To make nitroglycerin easily usable, Nobel invented dynamite along with dash. Invented dynamite along with what? This is the item. Okay, sorry. This is the right answer. Detonator. While in the meantime, dash became popular. Let's say what became popular. If you're here, detonating caps, these became popular. So let's say 12. Either answer is dynamite or detonating caps or both. So 13th is cost. Oh, I'm sorry. It is not the answer. They said market grew rapidly. Market does not means popular. It means more sales. But when you talk about popular, then it is here. General use. General use is synonymous to being popular. Now, what became popular was pneumatic drill. So answer is 12th here. That is somehow confusing, but yes, we have to be highly precise when it comes to using the word. It is not the 11th. Alright, let's see what idioms, or let's say what synonyms have been used in this reading. So let's quickly see. So let's write down. So let's say in the first question, did they mention anything? The first Nobel Prize was awarded in 1895. They said the first, and they said since. So first and since both mean the same thing. Now, unsuccessful. They have said unsuccessful, and they have given antonym of this. An antonym is skillful. Oh, what is the spelling of skillful? Third, Nobel was unsuccessful business. Bertha von Suttner was selected by Nobel. Nobel Foundation was established. So established, they said it was set up by these people. So set up and established both have the same meaning. Uncommon, they said a radical approach. Let's see other synonyms which we may have come across here. Okay, I'm sorry. Let's focus on this. So let's see what synonym we may have come across. Trained in, again, powerful explosive, then there is nothing. Popular, for popular they said general use, and for reduced, lowered, they said reduced or cut down. So these are the synonyms of today that will be given in the comment section of the video. Thank you everyone.